Welcome to Chaotic Reunion. I'm Javier and I'm here to provide with you some great content to watch. What we aim to focus on here is a slew of video game content, ramblings, maybe some reviews, but definitely the series that I enjoy the most, Nostalgia Tide. What is Nostalgia Tide, you might ask? Well, that's a review series based on the various Let's Plays we go through on the channel. Chaotic Reunion's an idea I came up with back in 2011, where I actually started off on a different name, which I won't go into here as that channel no longer exists. Over a few years I decided to just make Let's Plays and continue to develop myself and get comfortable with the concept of doing content on the internet. With Chaotic Reunion, I had a change of heart. I wanted to continue to make video content like Let's Plays just because the reactions you get while playing a game can be the most genuine thing you can have for a review. But I wanted to take this Let's Play that we formed together over a period of time and turn that into the review. It's a lot longer of a process and has turned out rather well for the 4 games that I actually fully completed under this concept. And yeah, there are only 4 games since 2013. And I should explain that I had a difficult time getting into a schedule and focusing on everything else. When I started this channel, I was still in high school, and I was also visually impaired. Rather heavily, I might add. The problem with that was being unable to see, having constant headaches, and on top of that, college was starting up. Nowadays, I still have my work schedule, and I still have schooling, but I feel we can get this done. I feel like we can move forward, and I feel we can have fun with it. The focus on Chaotic Reunion is going to be more towards console gaming and less than PC. This way, I can go ahead and relax instead of stressing myself out whenever I'm rendering a video, and I can render videos while I play, rather than before when I focused on PC gaming. I might have had some issues whenever I wanted to play a game, but had to continue to render. It created a bit of a juxtaposition, to which case my promise to you now is I want to be more consistent with it. Forgive me and my trial period coming up. I have no real set schedule. The only thing I have is a drive and a want to do it. Consider this a formal announcement that, unfortunately, both Darksiders and the less favorable series The Witcher are going to be put on an indefinite hiatus. The problem with those series is that, again, with PC gaming, while the frame rates may be higher, and my PC can certainly run these games, recording this footage directly as well as rendering it out puts my PC completely out of commission. There we go. Knew I wouldn't be able to do a video without completely tripping over my words. But never fear. With Darksiders, at the very least, I can promise you this. The War Mastered Edition is coming. This is their high-definition remake / remaster of the original Darksiders, like they did with their sequel, Darksiders 2. We will be touching that game and we will be playing it. I am not quite sure whether I will start over in the series, in which case we'll keep the original playlist still going, or if I will simply try to play up and follow my own self and get everything I did. The likely is the latter of the two, considering that I don't really want to leave a series so far in the end just to abandon it, but at the same time the increased graphical fidelity might end up pulling some people in, so I'll have to maybe think about that the closer we get to that release. The Witcher, on the other hand, is going to be stopped. I absolutely love the Witcher franchise, including the first game. The problem is it doesn't really translate to video that well. It's a lot of running back and forth, and in the long run that just doesn't seem to work for the kind of content I want to produce. It'll take a while editing it down, and as much as I enjoy myself, it's not genuine excitement that you get in most of that game. That's going to be put on hold. If it were the 3rd game, I would consider it, but for now, we're putting that off. So what can you expect on Chaotic Reunion in the near future? Well, how about we continue with some games? You know, we started off as a video game channel, so why don't we continue as a video game channel? There are 2 things I really want to focus on. 1, I want to start a series up again. I want to do a Let's Play, and I want to continue doing that stuff. It's the best way to keep content coming, it's the best way to grow, and it'll get me back into the groove of things. We're going to be starting a series soon, I don't want to give you a definitive date yet, just because I want to get ahead of myself, but I'm just letting you know that I am working on it. The other thing I will reveal as to what it is now is I want to delve into something that really appeals to me as a gamer. You may be familiar with the Legend of Zelda series. I've done Skyward Sword and Minish Cap on the channel to completion. But what makes the Zelda games so great? What makes games that follow suit so great? I want to analyze not level design per se, but I want to analyze the dungeon design. I want to go in, I want to record these videos, and I want to sit down and analyze what makes a level so great. You look at the various aspects as to why we like it, because we can say what our favorite dungeons were. I don't have the popular opinion, considering I like the Water Temple from Ocarina of Time. However, that's a whole nother animal. You can expect this series to be popping up sometime in the near future, as soon as I get up on my feet. I've been Avier of Chaotic Reunion. I hope you'll stick with me as we start this journey together again. And here's to hoping it'll be a fun ride.